So how long does it take for a masterpiece to be made, for the so-called success to be achieved? There is a professor from Carnegie Mellon University in psychology. His name is Professor John Hayes. He did a research on the 500 masterpieces, music masterpieces, frequently played by symphonies worldwide. And he found that these 500 musical masterpieces were composed by 76 composers. And all of them, each one of them, have only produced one of the 500 masterpieces after the 10 years of their career. And out of these 500 musical masterpieces, only 3 of them were composed on the 8th year and the 9th year of the composer's career. But each of the composers first time created one of the 500 pieces after the 10 year in their career. Those composers include Mozart, who was said to be a genius by the world. And even him took more than 10 years in silence to be able to produce this. And furthermore, he found that these 10 years were not spent just by repeating or just by spending hours, let hour pass by. It's actually deliberate practice, which means they focus on developing the skill to achieve the result, to produce the masterpiece, the skill required to achieve the result in their career. So a decade of deliberate practice. This makes me think of one of the experiences I have had personally. When I was 11 years old, I found one or 2 friends of mine are involved in newspaper reporting as a journalist, junior youth journalist. And I decided I wanted to write for newspaper. And what I did is I disciplined myself to write at least 1 piece per week for one of the newspapers. In fact, most of the time I wrote 2 pieces per week and sometimes up to 5 pieces. After each week, when I received the newspaper, I read what was selected and I compare them with what I wrote. I reflect on what I could improve. And this process went on for 2 full years. So from age 11 to age 13, I was in this process of deliberate practice. And at the age of 13, I was fully committed in this process of writing rather than the result. So I was focusing on delivering and developing my writing skills. And at the end of the 2 years, when I was 13, I was able to publish the first piece of my writing on a local newspaper. In fact, that newspaper was adopting writing pieces mostly from middle school students. But after that, I was able to publish almost weekly for a wide range of newspapers, almost 3-4 types of newspapers for both adults and junior youth students at that time. I wrote for a wide range of topics, including China-Japan relationship, only child issues, domestic violence, family issues. I discuss about parenting. So a wide range of topics. And this experience really gave me a great confirmation on what kind of effort, patience, commitment required and what amazing results one can achieve once committed in those things. So today, I like to commit here that I am going to make at least 1 piece of video here on YouTube. I strive for producing it every 4 days, but minimum is 1 per week, and see how I can improve. So hopefully I get feedback and comment from you and can help me to bring this forward. Thank you. See you next time.